Hi guys, today I'm gonna make a tutorial how to control a Roblox fire alarm and how to make a system. Um, if you play fire alarm games or played this one I made, here's the tutorial. I joined one sec. Uh, Alright, whoever is here, I will give you admin commands or flag commands. So there. Whoever plays my game, you're gonna get a big chance of actually seeing me in the game. So yeah. So this is the game. I don't know why it's waiting for available server. It's a private one. Alright. So it just might take like a sec. Alright. That's a second. This game has like I think this just taking a sec.
Marcus, the game.
I quit. I'm making a tutorial. You can see it's this. So we're gonna be going to the fire alarm testing zone, but this works with any area. I'm gonna teach you how to use a fire alarm and a call point. Which board would be nice for this? Oh my god, it's still loading. I think it is on, just these doors are messed up or something. Alright, so this is the system we're gonna be testing. So obviously, we know you could just pull it down. You can pull it down, then you grab the reset key. You like angle it, then you like jump, and then you just click reset. That's it. Like, I don't know why that's up here. That's just an error. But like, you could like break it. You could aim it. You go first person. Aim it like that. Do that. That's an error. You could also find these like mini panels and click reset with them. But you could also change the code. This one's a good. I think this is a good example. This you could just like pull it down. You could click silence. It silences it, and it's still pulled. Resets it, just resets it. Mia, whatever you're doing, please stop. I don't want to get copyright strike. It's a really good mic. So if it's pulled, it'll still get activated. So you gotta get the reset key, aim it into it, like, and then jump, and that happens. Like this. Do that too. Then you click reset, and it's just done. Here's how to change the coding on this special fire alarm system I have. So it's just yip, like that for some reason. I shove that in. You click on options. You click on 1 for coding, then enter. Then you can see everything. I'm gonna do slow MT, which is 4, and enter. And then reset if you haven't. Wow, couldn't find a word. It might take like a few seconds. I don't know why. Then you could just pull it, and it's different. Alright, for call points is a lot simpler. I'm actually going to use this all since it's fast. You just click on it. It does that. You click reset systems. That's it. For some reason, all the meshes and unions haven't loaded into the game, which is strange. But yeah, you can like click right there. And then you just click reset. This is only for call points. You don't need to put the reset key and stuff. That's only for call points. Same thing.
5 members of staff.
That's the same thing, just different panel. But this, if you click on it, works. Then you just tap reset. That's all for stuff. Don't confuse call points with pull stations. These are different. these are simpler. They also work in like buildings and stuff, but yeah, like this stuff. Like for stuff you gotta like tap multiple times, but I think you know. But to make one of these games, I'm like quit Roblox real quick. It's really simple for like PC and Mac. Exactly the same thing. So you just open Studio, of course. You could like make a new experience. I'll just do it. You could like make anything. Like you could edit. So we're here. So then you type in fire alarm. Sorry. You type in fire alarm, and then you look for the model you like. Test these before. You can find stuff like this, and just like, okay, if you take stuff like this, these work. You could click on the open it up, then you could open it up again, and it shows all this nonsense. The only things you need are these two. You can open this up, and then you have all the pull stations. You can move these around like this. Let's put one right here. Or you could find pull stations that work. Test these out. I'll give you all the links to them. Like, I'll use this. You could like find the pull stations. Like, you could put like what right here. Then you just drag it in there. And it's in here now. It's part of the system. And then you just close it up. And then you just test. And then you just tap on it. And it works. But another thing you gotta know is these. You click on perpendials. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Click on voice evac. And you have a lot of this stuff. If they are horn strobes and they just beep, or strobes, it goes in other signals. If it's like speakers, it goes into speakers. But in the other signals, I have this. It's like one of these horns. You can, like, same thing with the, yeah. We can't just do this. You can't just do that and then just drag it around. You actually have to like find it. You have to lock it in, then drag. Also, if you want to drag in, you find the thing you want. This might be like a bit of a mess, so be patient. If it's like can't fit, like this can barely without scrolling, but you could also like do this. You could cut it, and then paste it. You could do Command V for like Command V to paste, but the recommended is you right click, you paste into. You could also do paste into original location if you want that. That's the system. Let me test it out. Okay, if this shows up, don't freak out. Don't freak out. You click on File, you click on Experience Settings. Oh, forgot to say the Roblox. Could you like name it like Fire Alarm? Fire alarm game. Test. I'm just gonna add that. So this is the game. It's updating existing experience. You could then it just closes and it opens right up. If you don't want it to open right up, you can click cancel. But it still doesn't show. It still shows up that message. You click on File. It on Mac, but I think yeah. Click on File, Experience Settings, and then you look here. This is like, I'll show you like everything at the end so you can upload. You click on Communication, no modernization, Security. I'm sorry, I didn't do this a long time. Click on Allow HTTP requests. That you don't need to. You don't need to ignore. You could just ignore that. You just enable that. Click Save. And then you just click Play. and then it forks. And then you just pull your pull station under the 270 SPO, and it works. And be aware of stuff that doesn't work like that. But another thing you gotta be aware of is you don't have reset keys. You go fire alarms. You find you could use this one, or you could use the one I use, which is the older model, which I don't know if it actually exists. It's right here. I'll give all the links in. I'll put the links in too. You could like drag it in, and then you put this in starter pack, and then it's in your inventory. This is the system. You could also do from like basic panels, like no. And if you want, crap, wrong thing. Panel. You could also take my models if you want. If you find stuff like this or random stuff, it's exactly the same thing. You just put the stuff inside. Like, look how simple. Exactly the same thing. You just gotta open up and put in stuff. Let's say it's too complicated to go click these buttons. You click on this custom fire alarm panel, which I made, and I'll give a link to it. You find it, you put it in the position you like. You open up your system. You could just open up, then you drag it to this part, or the panels, like here. This could be ungrouped. You just gotta drag it in. It goes, and this is the thing. And let me test it out. You got your items, and you got your system. You can pull it down. You can reset it. If you can't, if it doesn't like work like this, you pull it, and this, you could just jump. Then you just click reset. That's it. You could also like install like buildings, like find like anything, like home. Find like houses or something, like do this, for example. I'm doing this with like free models. Alright, sorry, I had to like pause for a second, but yeah, I found this house, which I'll also give comment. You don't need to open it up and like put it in or something, but yeah, this is it. You can grab the fire alarm system. You could like drag it in the panel first, since it's all linked to the panel. I want it right there. You open it up. You find all your devices. I don't know what I just did, but don't repeat. You click on the device. You click F if you have no idea where it is. And it says. Then you could just like drag it over here by like the hole if you wanna. Or you could use the things, the move points. Like for example, I want it right here. But remember to put it like pretty decently high, so you could like. Mia, stop mocking me. So you could like actually like reset it easily. So yeah, if you want, you could give it like a back box. Like yeah, if you want, you could give it a back box. You don't have to. You could like. I'm gonna leave it like that. You could just leave it like that. You don't need it. Then you could click on the 270 SPO. Let's say I want it right here for some reason. You put it right there. Okay. And then you could just like put them wherever. Like this one is gonna go on the panel. Right there. And like the horns, you could like move it around. You grab this and put it right here. Let's say you don't want this horn. You're just gonna click backspace or delete. Select it and it removes. Or you could undo that with Command and Z. Alright, for this, you could like put these, like, move these out anywhere. Same thing with pull stations. say you want it slanted like that for some reason. You can just leave it. This one does not work. This one for some reason, so you can delete it. This one, the one we installed, it could be lit anywhere, but I want it right here. Then you just like that. You could like put it like that, or you could like completely submerge it. However you want it. So the RSS. I want to put it outside, like right here. Sorry. You could put it right here. It's basic. It's just moving stuff around, and you have to like. Please do not try deleting any of the scripts or something. If you don't want this model, you could just completely like erase it, but don't just like go and like separate re-erase, or just go and really erase the scripts and that's it. Do not do that. It will not work. So that's the system. Always test it out before you do anything, because it could have issues. Like, if for example, like, let me make an issue. This alarm is too low. This alarm is too low. So when you go in, you pull it down, you can't reset it. You can't reset it. So when you click reset on the initiator, which you could also move around like the stuff, we'll show you how to do that. It won't reset. It's gonna like sound the alarm again. See? So you have to move it high. Not like too high, like this high. For the initiator, just click on it. You can move it like wherever, like right there. You don't need a key for it. But yeah, that's it. But you could like grab grass. Actually, no, I'm gonna make my own. Click on the base plate. Change the color. You can grab grass. Alright, Mia, no more. You're no more iPad.
I'm not looking at that.
Alright, you can like change to whatever color. Say I like that color. Then that's your system. So I really hope this found this was understanding to you, and I hope you understand it. So let me see. Is this the exact same thing? Yeah. I really hope you take this thing, and if you need it, this is a good tutorial. So see you
Try horrific
see you in the next house. Try horrific housing. But yeah, see you next time. Let me just like, oh yeah, to end it, this is the thing I forgot to say. So do not just instantly like click X. You click on File, Publish to Roblox, then you can click X. If you see that that's publishing, you could, when it says that, quick question mirror. You question mirror. If you can't find it, if it doesn't show up, sometimes it doesn't. You have to go on the Roblox homepage. You click on create. And if you're not logged in, you just logged in. But then you click on this. Click on that and configure localization. And then click on settings. Click on public, but it doesn't show view for public access because learn more. Maturity label. Click on add maturity label. Click start. You click no. 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 But read it closely. But for this game, it's all no. So when it's no, it makes the game miminal, which means that like, anyone can play it. So then click on settings again. Click public. And then you click enable beta mode or whatever, but now you click save changes. You can also change like this stuff like upload image. And let's say I want it to be whatever this thing is. I don't know. Then it's uploaded. You can also do auto-generated images, but let's see what that is. Auto-generated images. That's fine, I guess. I guess it just takes like a screenshot in the game. Back to places, fire alarm testing game, and then you're all set. Really hope this made useful, and see you in the next.